take part. You can't even casually take part.
Welcome everyone to AGT Online. This is the Aussie Hampton Community Series. My name is Mikey, and joining me in the box this evening is my good Kiwi brother, Jimmy. How's it going, man?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really well, brother. Really, really well. So we've got a bunch of people tuned in already. So we've got Hijacker, g'day, brother. We've got the good doctor, hey, mate, and Sean as well. So we've got our staple commentators tuned in just to say g'day. Thank you. Hope it all goes well. This is my first time calling the shots, so bear with me. Who else we got in here? We got Brocky. We got Burnt Shallot. That is a sick name. Hey, brother. And we've got D as well. Evening, mate. Alright, so we've got the wrong bloody screen up, so we'll just move to that one. There we go. We're off to a flyer already. So this is the Aussie Hampton Community Series, and this is round 2 from Brands Hatch. And if you tuned in last week, you would have been treated to some of the best racing we've seen here at AGT Online Thrill House. Man, how good was that?
It was extremely bloody tiring to call, but it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Oh, mate, it blew up, didn't it? It was just...
the last 5 minutes was just out of control. It was crazy. It was... Yeah.
Super tasty.
Words can't describe.
So we've got a few more people tuned in. Yeah, that's it, man. There, Peter, how's it going, NASCAR? Hope you're well, mate. Gary, thanks for tuning in. Excalibur, g'day, mate. And Travis joining us as well. So welcome, everyone. Now we've got 2 races tonight. So we've got a short race after a bit of a 10-minute qualifying session, and then straight after that we're going to kick into a longer second race. Jimmy, if you want to walk us through that while I go to the track and check out some of the cars.
So the format we have for the Aussie Hampton Series is a 10-minute qualifying session, and then the first race is a 15-minute enduro race. We might see some stops, but it'll see how hard the guys want to push. Then we have a little break in between for 5 minutes where the guys can catch their breath and go and have a drink, and then we jump in for pretty sure it's a 30-minute enduro at the end, where you'll definitely see 1, maybe 2 stops. So it's and if last week's anything to go by, it'll be as entertaining as all hell. So hopefully it's a good one.
Oh, mate, I think the tightness of this track and is going to really produce some awesome racing. These guys know how to race well, as we watched Lee Partridge, AGT driver, off into the sand. So we'll see if we can get on board with someone for a lap as he gives that one up. And here we go. We're on Viper. He's on his outlap there. So here, let's check out the ZMM Porsche. I'm having some trouble with these camera shots here. Here we go. As he comes out of Clark Curve now onto Brabham Straight. So we'll jump on board for this one, guys. Winding up the Porsche now as he goes into turn 1. This is Paddock Hill. It's a bit of a blind corner. Choose your point, tip it in, try get that apex tight as you can. He's on the slide. He's going to use all of the road, and he's going to take it up to turn 2. This is Druids. I'm going to tighten this one up. Hold that apex. Oh, a little bit squirrely going through there. It's a very, very twitchy car at the moment. heading up to Paddock Hill now. Not Paddock Hill, Graham Hill, mate. You know, I'm looking at a page here. Here we go. And this is Cooper Straight heading into Surtees. Now, this is important to get a good exit out of here so you can get maximum speed going down Pilgrim's Drop. So here we go. Going down Pilgrim's Drop now.
Well.
He is on a purple sector. Look at this. Here we go. He's up. Tips it through Hawthorne there. Down the Derek Minter straight. This is Westfield. Little kink. Euler Road. Oh, a bit of a slide there. Not too bad, not too bad. Now he's through Dingledale. And this is Sheen. Beautiful corner. Tips it in. Heading into Sterling's Bend here. He's still up.
Ooh.
Good exit there. Well done. And he's straight down Clearways now. Heading up to the final corner. This is Clark Curve. Yellow flag's out for him. Someone's had an off up here. Oh, again, a little bit squirrely, but that is a lap of the Brands Hatch circuit. So, very well done, mate. And,
apparently there's no car audio, Mikey.
no car audio at all? Oh,
No.
all right. Well, give me one moment, lads. I will, Oh, just
While
bear
you
with
do-
me, guys.
While you're doing that, 5 meters is set at 25.08 to be. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's start. There we go. We'll start qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how that goes. That'll annoy the boys that are already on the lap. Never mind.
Classic newbie mistake. We'll try and get it sorted for you guys.
Alright, so the guys are just on their out laps now for qualifying.
Trying a few options here, guys, just to make sure we'll chuck that up to max.
It's very, very low, they say.
So you can hear it, it's just very, very low.
Yep, that's the chat at the moment.
Okay, guys, really sorry about this, just bear with me.
Alright.
Well, that is everything turned up max, guys. So
Ooh.
I hope that sorts it out. Alright, we'll head back to the track. Check to see how we're going there with the sound. If you guys just want to let me know how you're going with the sound. I can't hear anything through my headphones, so I'm hoping that it might be coming out to you guys. G'day Phoenix, how's it going, mate? Yeah, Troy, I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. We did some test streams, but we didn't do any test streams with the cars on track. I guess we assumed that we'd be okay. All good now? All right. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's get back into the action now. All right, here we go.
Thank God for that.
Okay, so GDR Freak now just going over the start-finish line as he starts his lap. He got a little bit of a toe. Oh, no! That's going to compromise his lap. He pulls it up quite nicely there. We'll jump on board with GDR again. See how he goes here. Tips it in.
They're already coming through to do their first qualifier laps.
Look at that.
And GDR Freak's done a 25-0 already, so he is on it.
Shots fired. Shots fired by the ZMM car. Here we go. Scooter's back, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is seriously quick. Took out the 2 races and qualifying pole in the first race. But it was, he didn't have it all his way. We'll just check the split here as he comes down Pilgrim's Drop. He's quite well off the pace there from GDR, so you just be warming up, looking to get a bit of a tow. Next down the line here is Prosim. Prosim, very quick driver. Joined us last week, I believe, and he's in the TMR Systems Porsche there for Blacklight. Still no car sound.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I have no idea. Give me one moment, guys. All right, I'm putting it over to you again.
Okay, so going through. Oh, GDR Freak's pitting already. God, I wouldn't have thought that'd be the best thing to do. Scooter's 2 tenths behind. Oh, Finemoves has just jumped into third with a 25.8. Flatstick does a 26.2. Who else have we got here? Landwell was just about to finish his lap. Oh, we got Buffer in the grass just before the first turn. So the times are pretty close. I thought they might have been spread out a bit more than what they are, but the top 2 have got 2 tenths between them, and then the Finemoves is another half a second back in third. Lee Partridge is currently 7th with a 1:20. His fastest lap's at 26.4. Viper's in 14th. He's hasn't really done a lap yet. I think he's been stuck in traffic. You got Scooters come in for tyres. That time of GDR seems to be holding up quite well. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left, so the guys will probably get another couple of laps in, I'd say. Viper jumps up to third with a 25.3. GDR's on a purple sector here, so we'll stick with him.
Alright. How are we looking, lads? I've changed everything to audio out through the Elgato. I've turned everything up to max. Got some game audio coming through here, but it's very, very low my end. And I can't figure out why, guys. Technical difficulties. What thrown in the deep end here. Alright, we're on board here with GDR again. Loving this guy at the moment. See where he's at the split. Tips it in. Oh, he's up! He's up one... sorry, mate, you go.
He's lost nearly 2 tenths in that second sector, so he must have had enough somewhere or something, but he's still up. Round to complete his lap.
Let's check in here with Scooter. Scooter goes through, he doesn't change.
Oh, wow. Half a second. Wow.
Boom, wow. 124.467 as Viper goes into the pits now. We'll check in with Finemoves as he's coming into the final turn now. This is
Geez,
awesome.
that
My keyboard's not working either.
24.4 is going to be hard to beat, I think.
Alright. I'll bring my volume down.
Got flat stick and P11 at the moment in the STM car.
We'll go through these guys because we haven't introduced them all yet, so we'll just check out these fellas. So Finemoves is back in the Aussie Hampton Porsche, number 7. Love your number, buddy.
Yeah.
Speedy tires and the white shot media entry there. Beautiful livery. Welcome back, Speedy. Scooter goes there with a 125.105, retains second spot. So we have a look at Prosim there in the TMR Black Light Porsche. The race of 50 and the second of the Aussie Hampton Porsches, number 77 there. In 7th spot as well. Man after my own heart. A little bit wide. Dirt on the tyres going into turn 1. You don't want that. Or out on the slide. And LP's back. Lee Partridge, the number 28 Advanced Fitness entry. Beautiful livery, that one. It's King Oscar and the Joe and Sabella entry. Oh, guys, we got the audio right. Yes. All right, we got there with 18 seconds to go before race 1. So strap in, lads.
That's as long as it's right before the race.
That's it. Got a new driver here tonight in the number 69 Blokes Advice Racing car. It's Little Blacko. We're going to have to give him a nickname, I think.
Yeah.
Guys in chat, let us know. And there he is, Flat Stick. Category manager for the Aussie Hampton Community Porsche Series and the Scotty Taylor Porsche there. So Buff has finished his qualifying there in that 12th spot, number 96 Blokes Advice Racing. Lamwell, Jamwell's brother, the 129 Loon Croissants entry. Good croissants, those. Mickey D! Second of the Loon entries, out in the weeds.
That's a way, Pete.
So it looks like it will be GDR on pole. Almost
Finemoves jumps up to second.
Yeah, my keyboard is a Holden brand. You're gonna have to bear with me, guys. It's all going on. Let's just change a couple of settings here. Switch it off. Switch it on. There we go. Finemoves. Makes his return, second spot. Scooter's gonna have to do it from 3rd. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The top 3 that we had in round 1 have been joined by this man in the Aussie Hampton Porsche. Finemoves. If you know the Community Series from the past, this guy is fast. He's seriously quick. Ian. G'day, Knuckles. How's it going, brother? So it looks like we've got quite a ruse community in the field tonight. So really cool to see, and a few guys in chat as well. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. So here's our grid for tonight. GDR, Finemoves, some other people. Fade to Black. Nah. Final. Woo. Strap in.
There we go.
14 AGT online Aussie Hampton Porsche road cars to look like race cars. GDR a pole with Finemoves in second there. Scooter from 3rd. Viper in 4th. Get on board with someone here. If it will let me. It will not. How many lights? 2 lights. Start racing. What? Alright, coming up to turn 1 down. Oh, looks like they're getting away quite cleanly. Oh, a little bit argy-bargy in the back, but a very, very good start from the leaders. GDR has gapped away. That's an impressive start. Scooter gets up to second spot there. And Finemoves will slot into third. Speedy Tyres right on the back there of Viper as they go down into this straight, which I forget the name of, but it's a bloody good part of the track anyway. Here they go, getting themselves all set up for Pilgrim's Drop. We want to jump on board with someone. We'll try, give it a go.
We've got nobody's left the track yet either, which is
What a
very
great
good.
start by everyone.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, bear with me. I, for some reason, can't change any camera views. Bloody lovely.
Oh,
Oh, now I want to chat, apparently. Yeah, no. It's all just gone pear-shaped.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll go up the front now and check out the GDR. He's got that impressive little gap early on. It's almost out to a second with Scooter slotting in behind. Finemoves in third. Viper in there in fourth spot. Has Speedy Tyres. He's still on the back there. He's burning a penalty, though, that he got earlier on. Half a second. There goes Prosen.
not really the place to do it.
Out on the
Yeah,
slide.
that's a good tap.
There you go. He burns
That was a
penalty,
don't burn
but
a
he
penalty
loses his
there.
game. So we're trying to get this camera working again. Oh, a big spin
Oh,
in the
who
back.
was that? That was the Racer 50 in the Aussie car number 77. That was a huge lose.
Yep, can't even get a replay. Can't do anything. Bloody lovely.
That puts him down to 13th. And then we got Buffer and the Blood's Advice car in 14th.
Mickey D. 10th spot there in the Loon entry. Blacko there, 9th spot. Head back up the front. Look at this. Line astern as they go through.
Viper's got a penalty.
Oh. Keep an eye on
So
that.
Speedy Tyres.
Got 0.4. Speedy Tyres picks up another penalty as well. Moves to the inside to burn it. Prosim this time round the outside a little bit cleaner.
Yes.
Speedy on the slide again.
Yeah.
On you,
Got him
mate.
that time.
Well done, brother. Oh, it looks like we can change spots now. Oh, cross your fingers, guys. We might be able to change some camera views. Oh! I'm looking at a different screen. There we go.
All right, so we got GDR. He's nearly a second up on Scooter in second place. Finemoves is third, another 3/10 back. Fourth, we got Viper. He's not quite burned his penalty yet, but he's gone purple. Prosim in fifth, another 2 seconds down the road, and then we got Speedy Tyres, King Oscar, Lee Partridge. I got your name right this time, mate. And Flat Stick in ninth. The race has made up a few spots already. That's fantastic.
Yes!
Into 10th.
We've got camera views. All right, lap 3. We're on board with the Racer 50 in the Aussie Hampton Porsche. Oh, I feel a little bit more at home now. I can actually change camera. Oh, I can't believe
Thank
it.
God for that.
Oh, guys,
Hey.
look at that. Camera views galore. Let's look at this one. GDR Freak in first spot. Second spot, Scooter 82. Finemoves all right out wide there at third spot, and Viper's still hot in his case. I hear a little bit of sliding. Does everyone get through here fine? They do. Fantastic.
I think Finemoves went for a move there on Scooter up into the hairpin too. These four have gapped the rest of the field though.
Yeah, they have. They put about 3 seconds on the rest of the field. Back to Prosim there. Those penalties really hurt them.
Yeah.
So I feel Viper and Finemoves are just quite happy there, watching, seeing what happens up front, making sure they stay in the tow, keep the car nice and healthy, ready for the final few laps. We've got just under 10 minutes remaining in this race. do apologise for all the noobness. Oh, mate, I tell you what, Ghost, good doctor, I don't know how you do it. It's honestly, seriously hard. It really is. So hats off to you guys. You can't just jump in and do it without practice. Now these guys are putting on a real show. Good, clean racing, line astern. Finemoves setting up Scooter here. He tips out. Is he going to take a dive? He's up the inside.
He wants
gives
to.
him some room. Oh, they're going to go side by side. Oh, there's a bit of a touch.
bump.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Well done, Finemoves. Probably wise to get out of that one, mate.
Yeah, I think so. But he gave it a good look.
Got the races all over flat stick for ninth too. In the Aussie car, he's having a real good look at him. Oh, bit of a touch. Oh, flat stick's gone too. Oh no.
The Aussie Hampton cars aren't taking any prisoners tonight, that's for sure.
No. The Moff's gonna have a pretty big bill on Monday. Sorry, mate. Oh,
category manager's getting monstered by these guys.
Oh, good on him for having a crack though.
Oh, he's got a hot dad body, he'll be fine. Shout out to you, flat stick, you're a good man, but I've seen way too much of you, brother.
Oh, second place is on.
Oh, let's check this out. We hit back up the front now.
GDR's gapped the other three. He's long gone
he's
now.
Second on the field. Oh, looking back here at Finemoves. Is Viper going to have a look? No, he doesn't. Sets him up for the undercut, but Finemoves gets a very good exit out of there. Beautiful. Really nice.
It's Viper and Force just sitting there doing the watching brief, what he was so good at last week as well. He's pretty, that's the best position for him right there. He loves it.
Here we go. I think Scooter wants to get onto the back of GDR now. He's trying to gap these guys. Back to Prostum here. He's got a little bit of a gap on speedy tyres. These guys got their own little battle going on for fifth and sixth at the moment. Keep an eye on these guys. It's stretched out to about half a second at the moment.
They're not letting
King Oscar. Beautiful livery, that one. Bit of a silent race here from Lee Partridge in 8th spot.
Yeah, he sort of hasn't really had anyone around him to race, unfortunately.
He'll appreciate getting some good clean laps in though. Check back with our Aussie Hampton car there.
Flat stick had a huge corner cut there. Oh, he'd be regretting telling me to turn the penalties on that one.
Check him out there. Behind Buffer now, he's in 12th spot. Buffer goes into the pits.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, Buffer's he's got just under a quarter of a tank, so he probably needed to put some petrol in it.
He's been thrashing the bloke's advice Porsche and it's going in for a bit of a drink. This pit crew there looking beautiful in their suits. Good job, lads. Looking lovely. Head back up the front now, checking out GDR. Oh, Finemoves! Right out wide, and Viper gets the spot.
Oh, there we go. Finemoves will be dirty with that.
We can't get a replay, unfortunately, because the we've got some buttons on the keyboard walkies, guys, but so no replay.
Got that Scooter's caught right up to the back of GDR now too.
Oh, here we go. Finemoves gives him a little bit of a bump. He wants that position back, but he loses a lot of momentum coming out of the final bend there. These guys are starting to stretch out now, but Scooter's caught up to GDR. Look at this.
4 minutes to go. It's a good time of the race to catch up.
He's playing it very, very well. And he down the Graham Hill now. Oh,
Oh,
great
speedy
line there
ties.
from Scooter. Oh, he's got a draft. Is he going to have a look? No, thinks better of it. Try get the run down Pilgrim's Drop. Oh, here we go.
Well, he's all over him, isn't he? Have a look. GDR's going to make him
nice
wait for it.
defensive move there going into the corner. Coming up to Westfield now. Does he have another look? Pretty much have to hold station through this part, through Dingledale, through Sheen Curve. See if you can set up a move going into Stirling's. Oh! GDR with the big slide. Scooter uses all the road and then some. These guys are absolutely wringing the neck off these cars. And it shows they're starting to gap Viper and Finemoves now. There's 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, Viper looks pretty settled there in third. Finemoves must have had enough somewhere because he's dropped right off.
Oh, GDR right out sideways again. Those tyres are starting to hurt. It's Scooter gets very crossed up trying to go into Druids. Runs a completely different line. He wants that first spot.
Oh, LP's in the pits too. And King Oscar.
And that'll move a couple of drivers up. Racer moves, he's in 7th spot. Little Black moves up to 8th.
So the top 6 have got just on quarter of a tank to go, and the left rear is taking a hammering as you'd expect around here, but all the other tyres look pretty good. And they're all pretty much exactly the same too. Yeah, LP's come out in 9th behind Little Black, eh? Just in front of the racer in 7th, Mikey.
We'll have a look at this guy. Car number 77 in 7th spot. Mate, if you want to ask me out, just ask. Look at this little battle behind them. LP's trying to make a move on Little Black there. We'll just flick over to them and see this. Jump on board with our AGT driver, Lee Partridge.
Yeah, he's got fresh tyres on too, so he'll be racy. Not much fuel in there. You might. Oh, I probably would have put a bit more fuel in there than that, but never mind.
Oh, look, he's going to set this guy. Very, very easy move. Straight down the inside there. Out of Clark Curve and onto the Brabham Straight. Back up to 8th spot. So maybe pitting was for tyres was a good move for him.
Oh, Scooter's got GDR. GDR's wide into the sand. He's down to 3rd.
Oh, no, GDR's gone.
God, Finemoves has got him as well.
Oh, I want to replay so badly because Viper's back up to 2nd spot and he's challenging for the lead. There's a minute to go.
I caught that.
Wow.
GDR ran wide and he just went for a little drive in the sand trap to get his weight up for the end of the race, and yep, everyone just drove on around him.
Oh wow, we saw that his car was quite squirrely early on. Those tyres are absolutely hammered.
He's off again too. Oh no. Oh,
speedy tyres through. Pro Sim to through. GDR from the lead of the race into 6th spot. Oh, you got to feel for him.
You stay away from that garage.
Get back up the front now and check on Viper, who's got the lead, but right there in his crosshairs. This will be the last lap.
Yeah, and the guys will want it to be too. They're all on the light, and they're pretty low on the light too.
Great little series, this one. The first race really does treat the Porsche quite horribly. Run the tank empty, run the tyres down to the belts. Oh, he's flashing the lights. Is he going to have a go? Let's jump on board. Here we go.
Lee Partridge is going to run out of fuel. Oh no, he's finished. Lucky.
He's finished. So the racer and LP, they cross over the line and their days are done. Top 6 do one more lap. Oh, Scooter's wide. Bit of dirt on the tyre going. Oh, here we go. Okay, through Dingledale, up the Sheen Curve. What's Viper got? Can he do a move here at Sterling's? Has a look. He has a big look. Oh, oh he's wide.
He's wide.
He's very wide. That's it. It's all over. He's checked third spot. He's too far back. Heading up the front. Scooter again. 3 from 3. My friend.
Well done.
Race 1. Scooter. Second Viper. Third to Finemoves. Great drive from Finemoves. Speedy Tires gets 4th. And GDR Freak moves up past ProSim to take 5th spot.
And he will be absolutely filthy about that.
Unbelievable. Wow. Aussie Hampton Porsche Community Race. Round 2, race 1. Run and done. Scooter takes the win again.
Well done, mate.
Unbelievable. Well, that one had everything, didn't it?
Oh, it was crazy.
Guys, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, Ghost, I miss you.
His boys are obviously doing alright because he hasn't come back yet.
Our resident commentator is off watching his boys, the Bombers, play tonight. So massive shout out to him, and left it to these 2 Kiwis in the box to call the action, learn how to do a stream, press all the buttons, try all the things, and say hello to all you beautiful people out there as well. So.
And it's fair to say we might need a little bit more practice.
Yeah, we'll be alright. We'll get there, guys. We're the B team.
We got all the bugs ironed out for the next big race anyway, so
yeah, we'll just double check this keyboard as well, because it's interesting that some of the buttons are working but some of them not. So technical difficulties right off the bat. Bloody awesome.
So we'll give these guys 5 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be good. We've got the results up on screen here, so we'll just go through them. So first spot was of course Scooter McGavin. Number 2, second spot Viper. Third was Finemoves. Speedy Tires in 4th spot there. And GDR, you got a feel for him. Led most of that race, took pole, and finishes in 5th spot after an off. ProSim in 6th, the Racer 50 in 7th. LP, very surprised to be down there in 8th spot after pitting for fresh tyres. The King Oscar 9th spot. Little Blacko's debut in 10th spot. Lamwell down there in 11th spot. Buffer in 12th. Mickey D in 13th. And Flatstick, wow, he's had a bit of a rough race, that one. Down there in 14th spot. Fastest lap of the race went to Finemoves on lap 3 of a 125.857. So that is race 1, run and done. And yeah, wow. Okay. A lot going on.
Have a breath. Have a drink.
I've got some beer here, so we'll crack into that. Drink responsibly. Who else we got in here? We got VLX, GDR, Nisbo. Okay, so we got the 3 car brand. Oh, you got 2 car VLX. How's it going, man? Richie Withers, Dick Withers, welcome, brother. Douglas Medium, how do I race? Mate, you head to our Discord. Someone will drop a link in the chat for you, brother. And head over to the Discord and you can register for these community events each week. We do have some community staples that you get to race against. We've got a real life race driver and we've got 3 very, very quick operators up the front there. And really great to see Finemoves up there battling with them as well. G'day Cruisin', how's it going, brother? So, while we're having a little break here, just a quick shout out to a few people. Big shout out to Zoran from ZMM. If you guys are looking to get some motorsport images framed, Zoran at ZMM does some awesome work for us at AGT, and really stoked to have his livery out on track as well. So just actually picked up a really nice print from him today, all beautifully framed and hung up in the Trofeo Motorsport foyer. So come down and check out your handiwork, mate. Looks awesome up there. Another big shout out to Tony Power as well, who's in chat saying g'day to everybody. The franchise owner of Aussie Hampton without him this wouldn't be possible. So massive shout out to you, brother. Thank you for everything. Whew. You know, I really want to get this replay button working, to be honest.
And if you're one of those very extremely lucky people that's in the market of buying a house, go and see Tony at Aussie Hampton. Tell him Mikey and Jim Bob sent you, and he'll fix you up, sort you out good and proper.
Oh, he's actually a legend. For guys who don't know, girls who don't know, I'm actually in the process of buying my first home, and we're doing that with Tony. So yeah, it's cool little journey to be on, and you know, so stoked to have them on board with the Sim series as well. So yeah, really cool. Hit any of us up if you've got any questions. If you're buying your first home, just yeah, drop us a line. We'll help you out. That's a pretty good plug, wasn't it? That was good. That was a good plug. Good plug, Mikey. Well done.
Yeah, well done, Mikey. That was good.
All right.
All right.
So
So we'll give them.
GDR from 5th spot for race 2. So for race 2, they will start in the positions they finished in from the previous race. So he's got a little bit of work to do, but he might have the pace to get himself back up the front there. Brocky, can I have a house, Tony? You can come stay in my house, Brocky. Be great to have the 2-time champ sleeping in my cupboard. All right, so we'll head back to the track now. Are these guys ready to rock and roll?
Well, they're not going to have a choice. They got the 1 minute warning, so let's go.
We watched race at 50 get it all very wrong. Don't do that in the race, son.
All right, let's go. 30-minute enduro. Should see at least one pit stop, maybe 2.
All right, strap in. Last race of the evening. Aussie Hampton Community Porsche Series. Scooter from the front row. Viper Finemoves. Speedy tyres. GDR's got to do all the work from 5th spot.
A long hold.
There's a long hold. Alright, strap in, here we go. And now racing. Everyone gets off really nice. Oh, a little bit of shuffling there in the back. Scooter heads into the first turn. Oh, Finemoves gets into Viper. Touches him wide.
Oh.
He's going to get swallowed by the pack here.
Oh, we got one up. Oh, one up at the back too.
Oh, speedy tyres. Oh, wow, look at them at the back. Oh, man.
Oh, jeez, they're playing for keeps in the mid pack, aren't they?
Bryson's out into the weeds. Way out.
Wow.
Shuffling around.
Oh.
LP gets up into 5th spot.
King Oscar's gone as well. He's gone around. He damaged the front bar of that. Maybe coolant running everywhere.
Oh, we got to do this thing again. There we go. All right. Can we change camera view? We can change camera view. We're on board with the race of 50. As he goes out into the weeds. Oh, that's on. It's 100% on.
And 7th place in the 77 Aussie Hampton Porsche.
Yeah, he assumes the position.
Yeah. He's
Back
a
up
man
the
of your
front
heart,
now.
isn't he?
Oh man, he's after me. So Finemoves gets himself up to 2nd spot. Viper makes up a position into 4th as well. Man, what a start.
Was got a couple off out down the back here too. Flatstick's made a few spots and he's just about to lose another one.
Oh, he's had a little bit of an incident there, old Mickey D. So. But what a start from LP here in 5th spot.
Yeah, that's a good start. He's made up a whole heap of spots, isn't he?
Yeah, a lot of argy-bargy in the start there, and LP just being the race driver he is, just knew where to hold him, knew where to fold him, and Speedy tyres.
Oh, Speedy's can have him.
He lets him have it. It's a long race. Tucking in behind,
That's
get a
it.
bit of a toe as they head down Pitman's drop.
He's top two, scooted away from Viper in third too. He's got GDR all over him. Sticks the nose in there. Oh, not quite.
Hey, they're using all of the road, these guys.
They are, aren't they?
Oh, GDR very wide there. Alright, here we go into Sheen Curve. Maximum commitment, right over the curb. Down into Sterling's Bend. Out on the slide, loses a little bit of time there on Viper. Check back with this battle for 5th and 6th. So Speedy Tyre's starting to get away from LP there. And we'll start to tack back onto these leaders. Check to see Prosim. 8th spot. Racer 50 in front of him.
The Blake's advice cars are running line to stand there in 9th and 10th.
Oh, very wide buffer. Gets it out on the slide. Holds it back together.
Yeah, it's in
Look at this
less
battle
than
up the
7th
front.
too.
Scooter and Finemoves absolutely gapped the field. That one, that's the one we want. In car. There we go.
There we go.
Whoa, very loose out of that corner.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, he's gone! He's gone! Oh no, Finemoves. Right around.
It's got damage on the front and the right front wheel too.
Does he shake up his strategy from here? Does he pit? Go for the early. Oh, he's very wide. That car's hurting. It's hurting. Speedy Tyres is going to get a position as well.
The big guns are slipping up here tonight.
So that has let Scooter off the hook.
Big time.
Now this guy is smooth. He's fast. And he's 2.5 seconds up the road from GDR, who's moved up into 2nd spot. So that's the recovery drive he needed to do after his incident in the first race. Put him down to 5th spot. Great start. LP is in 6th spot now. Check back with him. Look at this gaggle of cars. 6,
Yeah,
7, 8.
that's. That Finemoves has gone purple too.
Oh, he's on the hunt. Won't be happy with that.
Oh, Flatstick's had another off. He's 30 seconds down the road from Scooter. He's off again. Oh,
no. I'm not going to give you any airtime for that one, Flatstick. You'll be blushing too much, brother. I can see your little blue arrow doing a dance there.
Yeah.
There's a big excursion out of Surtees, guys. So, not having a good night there, old Flatstick. Up the front.
Scooter's just driving away from them, isn't he, really?
GDR seems to be reeling him in down to 2.5 seconds. Might not be enough. Scooter will be managing his tyres, managing the gap as he goes to a purple sector now.
We got Mike and King Oscar for 12th. King Oscar's got him into turn. Oh no, he's run wide into the kitty litter at turn 1. Oh. Every time I look at someone, they go off. Maybe I should stop looking.
You got the commentator's curse, my friend.
Yeah, got it bad, don't I? Good lord.
Mickey D and the number 29 Loon entry.
Got Speedy Tyres having a look at Finemoves for 4th as well, so he'll probably get that spot now.
Beautiful livery, this White Shot Media car. Hunting down the Aussie Hampton Porsche.
LP's got the watching brief there in 6th.
Oh,
And then,
bit squirrely there.
oh, Lamwell's had a huge off. Oh, and his teammate nearly followed him around too.
Oh no.
The croissants must have been good in the between races, mate, because Flatstick's just having a flat-out mare tonight, though. It's not doing very well at all. He's off again. He's round again. I'll just stop looking at him.
Oh yeah, I can see him spinning around there. Not having a good run
He's-
tonight. Let's check back up the front with our leaders. Scooter, 3.2 seconds to the good now. He's gapping it. He's off. GDR Freak here in second spot.
Yeah, Viper's catching him too, not letting him go.
He's keeping an eye on him.
Finemoves back up to fourth. He's purple too. He's wringing the neck out of that thing.
Yeah, but he'll be seeing red, that boy. Won't be happy with himself. Speedy Tires again having another good little run in fifth spot there in the White Shot Media car. Sixth spot LP.
Oh! I need to be.
Seventh spot there.
Oh,
Person.
Viper's got a penalty too. This will bring Finemoves right up behind him.
Ooh, Viper's got a 0.4 second penalty. He's burning that going into turn one. Through Paddock Hill. Still, oh, he's out into the sand as well. Dirties up the tyres. Still got a little bit more penalty to burn. Finemoves is on the hunt. Tucks it on the inside.
Probably should have let him have that.
Right, it's on between these two. Oh, Finemoves gets
he's
all
off.
crossed up. Here comes Speedy Tyres.
Oh, he's going to
Speedy
get him.
Tyres right up the inside. They're going to have drag race all the way down Pilgrim's Drop. Here they go. They plunge down. He's got the legs. Finemoves has got the inside line. Gives him a little bump. Oh! Speedy's going to get the undercut out of Hawthorne though. Oh, he sits back. Knows this track well. Knows he can't go too
Long
wide
race.
through here. Still 20 minutes to go. Great little exchange. Well done, boys. That's what it's about.
Bryson's all over the lead too in sixth place. He's having a red or crack. Finemoves is in.
So Finemoves is the first to blink.
We'll see how much fuel he puts in.
Little Black goes in as well. Can't be with a nickname for Little Blacko. So Finemoves comes back out in 8th spot, 23 seconds off the lead.
Got 3/4 of the
Buzzer
tank on him.
Scooters kept that gap. 3.5 seconds. He's on a purple sector. Purple sectors this late in the tyre life. Unbelievable.
It's not bad. They're all pretty low on fuel. They've all got between 1/4 and 1/3 of a tank of fuel in them, so I'll have to start thinking about stops soon. 18 minutes, will they push out to 15 and do a one stop, or will they take the risk and go for a quick stop at the end as well for fresh tyres? Speedy Tires is off, speaking of tyres.
Oh no. It's very, very wide. Very wide. Dirty Tyres coming in. He's going to pit this lap. No, he
Process
stays
all
out.
over Lee Partridge again. By far the best battle on the track at the moment. Everyone
These
else
guys
is
are
pretty
glued
spread
together.
out. Flatstick just got lapped.
Oh dear.
Sorry, mate.
Laughing with you. I'm sure you're having fun.
Yeah, that's the main thing, mate. As long as he's enjoying himself.
These cars are very, very tricky to control. They've got all the weight taken out of them. Makes them very, very, very squirrely on the brakes. It's a very narrow track as Prosim gets up the inside. LP holds the door wide open. Here you go, sir. Please come through.
He's been working on that for a few laps now. I've been watching them. He's been sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting.
We've been following this battle on stream. It's been a great little exchange between these two. Checking up the front now. Scooter is 3.6 seconds, so... Oh, GDR very, very wide. Oh, wow. Sheen curve is a tricky one. The blue flags are out.
Oh, here comes Viper.
Viper's on the charge. What's Viper do? He stays out. They both stay out. So it looks like these guys are going for the one stop. Speedy Tires goes around again as well. Here we go. LP's in. Still a little bit left
Probably
in the tank.
Probably would have hung around to follow Prosim, but maybe he's going for the undercut.
Yeah, undercut does seem to work in these this category, so we'll see where he pops out. Keep an eye on that. Scooter 4.6 seconds after GDR had that incident, so that gap is stretched right out now. He's looking pretty untouchable out in front. Flatstick's still stuck in between first and second here.
Yeah.
He's going to be a flying
GDR can't. Oh, he's gone.
And he's gone.
Oh.
and they unclench.
Yeah.
As the lap car gets out of the way. Feel that was probably for the best there for these guys who would have been watching it. Viper a little squirrely out of...
He's gone around again. There must be something wrong with the tyres in that garage tonight. Or he's just having a really good time.
So Viper loses a little bit of time there out of that corner to GDR. Start lap 11 now.
Yeah, they're going alright, aren't they?
Doing very well.
Finemoves is up to 6th, and he's got his teammate behind him in 7th. Of course.
So Finemoves on the 2-stop. Looks like everybody else is on the 1-stop. Can he use that fresh rubber to his advantage? As it comes up to Flatstick now. You're hoping that he gets out of the way here. Blue flags ablaze.
There we go.
Chase.
Oh.
Gets out of the way.
It made that a little bit more difficult.
Oh, he's the category manager, so he's not going to make it easy for these guys. Very reluctantly let you by.
Scooter's on the light, so he'll be in this lap. So he's definitely one-stopping. GDR's on the light as well. So he'll be in this lap. Viper's the same. Speedy Tires the same. Prosim's the same. Finemoves in 6th is the first guy that's pitted. It's only 23 seconds down the road, so the guys won't want to put too much fuel in, or they might struggle to get out in front.
Scooter's in. They're all in. Top 3 pit.
They're all in.
Here we go. Viper with a bit more of a fuel save than the other guys. Is that going to play to his advantage? Help him skip GDR in the pits here.
Maybe.
Watch them come out. So we're going to come down to how much they refuel now.
This Finemoves done the whole lot. Wow.
Oh,
Finemoves has gone around all of them. Wow, that was a big strategy call there.
He will need to pit again though. And Flatstick's out of the way there, and Viper assumes the position behind GDR. So no position gain there. And then we'll check in with Finemoves, who's 2.5 seconds up the road in the lead now. The Aussie Hampton Porsche. Great to see it up in front.
He's got just over a quarter of a tank left. So he'll be pushing pretty hard to get a gap, but Don't know if he'll have enough for Scotty. Scooter 82. GDR Freak hasn't been able to shake off Viper all race either. It was an awesome drive by Viper. Playing the watching brief role.
Oh, let's take off in the background again.
Yeah, Little Blacko and Speedy Tyres going at it for 5th place.
Oh, great debut here from Little Blacko up to 5th spot. Speedy Tyres
You know,
going
he's
around
got-
the outside here for Clark Irv. Is he going to take him right around the outside?
Oh, that's
Look at-
brave.
Oh, he does it! Oh!
Oh!
Not quite! Not quite!
Oh.
Hold on to it!
Oh, he's done well to hang on to that.
That, my friends, is car control of the season. Wow. Speedy Tyres, wow. Right around the outside, on the slide, in the grass, back across the track. Just misses the wall, still pointing in the right direction. And he finds old mate LP back on his case again.
Yeah, they've been stuck together like glue the whole race, those two.
So Scooter's the man to watch at the moment. 3.4 seconds behind Finemoves. 3.2 seconds back to GDR. He's really laid down a gauntlet, taking out the first 3 races of this community championship. Riding a new number this event, number 82.
LP's got around Speedy Tyres too. And then everyone else is sort of really spread out.
Got a little battle going on here between ProSim and Little Blacko.
Little Black will be in this lap, he's on the light, so. He's looked after the tyres really well in that car though.
Is he
He's
going to go
done
in?
a
Oh,
really
he
good
misses
job.
the pit.
He's gone around again.
Oh, is he going to run out of
Oh.
fuel? Oh, here we go. He's in it for the battle.
Not, that's
He's in it for the
it.
battle. Not looking at the fuel light, not looking at the tyres. He just wants to battle. There he goes.
He might get around. He might get around. It'll be close. Ah,
Great stint from Little Blacko.
LP's had a huge off. Speedy Tyres is miles up the road from him.
Oh, he
Buffer's
has.
in.
Buffer making his second stop now. Is that his second stop, Buffer? First stop. It'll be his first stop.
I reckon it's probably a second stop. Or else he's done a magic fuel save. He's still got a quarter of a tank in there.
Yeah, wow. Yes. So maybe just keeping those tyres nice and fresh. Looking at the Razor 50 now in 9th spot. King Oscar here back in 10th spot.
Finemoves is in.
Here we go. All right, so let's watch this. So let's go on the Aussie Hampton Porsche. Where's he going to come out? Scooter and GDR and Viper breeze right by.
I think he'll come out maybe just in front or just behind Prayson.
Here he goes. Car's underway.
Oh, he gets out just in
Yes.
front of Prayson.
Comfortably. So this two-stop strategy puts him 15 seconds off the leaders. Little Blacko pits, so he does make it in. Great stint.
Around. Oh. Comes out of 9th. GDR's gapped Viper in 3rd too. Started to push that gap out a little bit. Finemoves will be on the hunt for the podium now. He's in fourth place. He's 10 seconds down the road from Viper, so it'll be interesting to see how far he can climb. 8 minutes to go.
He's reeling him in. Whoa. Keep it on the track, son. You'll pull him in a bit faster. ProSim in the TMS Blacklight Porsche there, 5th spot. 6 spot back into speedy tyres. Out of no man's land at the moment. Lost his battle partner. LP in 7th spot. Had a couple of little moments. 8th spot, the race of 50, and the second of the Aussie Hampton Porsches. These guys are starting to spread out quite a lot in this one. Brands Hatch is a very technical course. Very hard to string together multiple laps. It's very hard to keep it consistent. These guys are learning very quickly that these cars are just on the verge of being out of control. So
King Oscar's in. Once you lose the toe too, that's it. It's all over. You're never going to catch up again, really, are you?
Yeah, it's these guys are all so close in pace as well. So it comes down to strategy, which has spread them out. A few unforced errors as well.
Yeah, definitely. Not keeping it on the black stuff's cost a few people a lot of time. Everyone's really spread out though, aren't they?
Massively spread out. You got the 2 Loon cars still quite close together there. There's been you got blue flags coming. Flat stick pits. This is his second pit stop.
Yeah. Lamel gets out of the way there for Scooter. Good job, mate. Well done. 5 minutes to go. GDR's starting to reel him in too a little bit, isn't he?
It's down to 2.3. Well, he's got traffic though. Check in with that. Smooths over to the side, going down. Oh, the flights are on. He's flashing. Not the place you want to run into. Oh, and he's... that's
well done, Lamwell.
It's one way to get out of the way.
Good on you, mate. Whatever it takes.
Impressive. Whatever it takes, man. Good on you, brother. It does extend the lead out to 3.1 seconds. He has lost a little bit. Oh, Lamwell in the background. Big excursion. Got dirt on those tires.
The race is chasing after LP for a 7th place too.
He's got the dangling carrot in front of him. It's the big motivator. You see a little car disappear around the corner in front of you. Keep it together, son, as they head into Sterling's. Let's check the line. He's on a good lap. He's on personal best at the moment. So the dangling carrot's helping.
Definitely.
A bit wide there at Clark Curve. Nice and tidy though. He's on the hunt.
Well, Scooter's got traffic. Oh, well done. Well done, Mikey D, for getting out of the way there.
Doesn't hold him up too much. He's only 0.176 off his fastest lap. So good work, mate.
Finemoves has gone purple in his pursuit of Viper in 3rd. Wants that podium spot.
Oh, it's down to 3.3 seconds. Oh, look at him go. He's on his fastest lap as well. He is really hunting him down. Here we use this lap car to get a little bit more of a tow. Reel in a bit more. Is it going to be enough? 3 minutes to go.
3.5 minutes.
We lost a little bit of time in that last sector, but that was still his fastest lap. It's down to 2.8 seconds. Lap traffic in front. Let's jump on board. Oh, great. Gets out of the way as well. Let's the battle carry on.
Well done, Mickey.
GDR here as he plunges down Pilgrim's Drop. Scooter 3 seconds ahead. All these guys have got the little motivator in front of them, but are they going to be able to... Oh! Car control. Well done, GDR. That's good. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, closer. I can't believe how spread out everyone is. It's crazy. There's Buffy getting out of the way for Scooter. The Loon boys are having their own little field day for 13th.
Just keeping an eye here on Finemoves at the moment. That time is coming down. 2.3 seconds. He is on the charge. 2 minutes to go. Good evening, DW. Blue flags waving. This was a very sped out. We'll just check back here with ProSim. Oh, here we go. We got a little battle. ProSim negotiating the two Loon cars.
Well done, boys.
Great sportsmanship. It's just really great to see, you know, community all having a race. They all come from different backgrounds. They're all different skill sets. It's just great to see that they can all jump on track together and have a bit of fun. Keeping it clean, letting everybody race. That's what it's all about.
The racer is in 7th position in the 77 Aussie Hampton Porsche. Just saying.
Have we passed it on to this guy? Is he the new 7th place?
Maybe.
Or number 77, the racer 50 in 7th spot, the Aussie Hampton Porsche. The second race in a row.
Down to 47 seconds to go.
So we'll check back in with these guys. Speedy Tires gets through past one of the Loon cars as it heads off into the sand. You know, a lot of dirt underneath those wheel arches. Let's check on Viper now. Here we go. Oh, he goes a bit wide.
He's definitely caught up, but I don't know if he's going to have enough time left.
Great recovery drive from Finemoves.
Oh, Viper's on the light. Finemoves is on the light. They're all on the light. Lucky it's the last lap.
So that's it. This will be the final lap. And Scooter again. Scooter McGavin. Who is going to beat this guy? Round 1. He took out both races and pole position. But he didn't have it all his way. It was a fight to the end.
Definitely have to work for it in the first, then round 1.
Round 2, he has just shown that he has another gear. That when it comes to a more technical course, he is the man to beat. He comes around the final bend, Clark curve for the last time. Scooter McGavin, lights ablaze. Well done. First spot. Second spot will go to GDR Freak. A great drive from GDR Freak. Well done, mate. Third spot will go to Viper. Lights flashing on the podium. And a massive recovery drive from Finemoves will put him in 4th spot. Fifth
That's a good recovery.
That's a huge recovery. 5th spot to ProSim. Great drive from ProSim. Speedy Tires will take out 6th spot. My brother.
Here he comes.
My lover. My friend. What are you doing to me, baby?
In the 77 Aussie Hampton Porsche in 7th place. Get around the corner, mate. He might run out of fuel here too.
Well, the Loon cars run out of fuel. Lights ablaze. Yeah. Oh, he's good.
He's going to do a little skid here. You just want to watch it. There we go.
Yeah. Well done. .5 thumbs up. Yeah, I can agree with that one.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Ball from 4. Scooter McGavin. Who's going to beat this guy? Epic race. Alright.
Finemoves, not Finemoves, GDR Free got fastest lap of the race too. Just for those that are keeping...
Scooter McGavin, 1st spot. GDR in 2nd. Viper in 3rd. Finemoves in 4th, ProSim in 5th, Speedy Tires in 6th spot. 7th spot is the Racer 50, LP in 8th spot. Bit of an unceremonious round for LP, but some great little battles there with Speedy Tires. Little Blacko there, debut 9th spot, King Oscar there at 10th, Buffer in 11th, 2 Loon Cars, Mickey D and Lamwell in 12th and 13th, and Flat Stick there in 14th. And that is race 2 of round 2 of the Aussie Hampton Community Porsche Series, run and done. Whew! Okay, we got there.
Eventually. Alright, chat, driver of the day, who gets it?
Let's check it out. Some other comments here. My username is my nickname. Okay. Thanks, little Blacko.
DW's Dilza. Dugga.
Oh, Dugga DW. Yeah, really great to see all the drivers adopting matching race suits as well. Good point.
Yeah,
there,
it's
good
cool.
Doctor. Excalibur, well done, Mikey and Jimmy. Great call under pressure in the beginning. I tell you what, mate. The comms and having a chat is one thing, but to do the camera angles and the driver names and the splits and the keyboard, I don't know what's going on. I managed to switch positions fine, but I could not change camera view. I could not do replays. So look, massive apology to the drop in quality this evening. We do the best we can. I hope those bloody bombers won for the sake of this, I'll tell you that.
Oh, God, so do I. I'll never hear the end of it otherwise.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sean was a little bit upset because Brands is his favourite track. I dare say he would have absolutely creamed them in this event.
Mm.
Although Scooter
Yeah.
really did put in a faultless effort.
Yeah, he certainly had it all his own way in that second race anyway. He would have felt like he was on holiday there at the end, being 3 or 4 seconds down the road from everyone else. Finemoves had to try the strategy. Had to try the 2-stop really though to see if he could get up there, but wasn't to be, unfortunately. But good on him for having a crack anyway.
Yeah, for sure. So we got some driver of the days coming in. We've got Excalibur for Scooter, Good Doctor for Scooter, Gary's Finemoves. Okay, it's a lobby glitch, is it? Yeah, yeah, a bit gutted, but it's okay.
The bombers are getting thrashed. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Might have to turn the notifications off tomorrow.
Yeah, I reckon you'll be a salty ghost tomorrow. And GDR gives an FFS. Not your night, was it, buddy?
Yeah, not your night, mate. Not tonight.
Yeah, so some good battles there. For me, I think driver of the day is gonna go. It's gonna have to go to Scooter for me. I think he really demonstrated, the racecraft he has, the speed that he has. It's a technical track. It requires a lot of finesse, and it requires a lot of consistency, and he demonstrated that. And he's my driver of the day for sure.
Yeah, you make the less mistakes, you're always going to end up at the pointy end, aren't you? Basically, so.
Ghost tunes in. We'll watch this now. Shocking half of footy.
Well, it's all finished, mate. We're all done and dusted. Just don't watch the first half. You'll be fine. My driver of the day is going to go to Flat Stick because you can't turn your car around that many times and not get a mention. So well done, mate. I'd fire the tyre guy that you've got though. Seriously, that guy needs to lose his job. But good on you for coming in and having a play with the boys tonight, being the category manager. It's good to see you out and about. So well done.
So the Aussie Hampton Community Porsche Series. Load up all the Porsches into the transporters, and they make their way over to Maggie, where we actually are at the moment for the Australian GT Online Championship and FYRC Porsche Championship. So that takes place on Sunday night, guys, round 2 of their series. Yeah, really looking forward to that. It'll be an interesting first race with the HET Online, guys. Especially Group B. That was a...
Well, let's not talk about that.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
So,
Jim Bob got a points penalty for that, so he's not very happy.
oh, Jim Bob got a point penalty. What did you do?
I
What was your penalty?
I
He's gone silent.
yeah. So but oh, you live and you learn.
Yep.
I watched the replay and I took it on the.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do.
That's it.
So, yeah, massive shout out to everyone in chat. Thanks, guys, for the encouragement. It really, really is hard work doing this, and you honestly don't realise how much Ghost does until you've got to do it. So, massive shout out to you, Ghost. Don't ever do this to me again. I think I just lost 5 years of my life. I'm stressing that much.
Mate, the way the Bombers are playing tonight, apparently, I don't think it'll be a problem.
Tony Power, Driver of the Day, Finemoves. So we've got a bit of a split in chat for Finemoves and Scooter for Driver of the Day. I can't argue with either of those choices.
I will send an honourable mention to Clint, who hasn't had a vote for a Driver of the Day yet this year, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. You need to get that in there.
You need to get that in there, so there you go. Porsche B. How good was Porsche B? Yeah.
Porsche B was good.
Some flog called the Good Doctor was in there having a go.
Yeah, how good was that podium? Sean's blaming it on Hawthorn. Fair enough. Alright, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate the support, even though we kind of dropped the ball a little bit there. But we'll live and learn. And we'll come back Sunday night with the full beans. Group A, FYRC Porsche Super Cup, AGT Online. It's going to go off. It's going to... Yeah, it's gonna be good. I can't wait. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. And this is Mikey, aka Mikey, and Jimmy,
and Jim Bob,
and you've been watching the Aussie Hampton Community Porsche Series. Have an awesome night, guys.
See you all.